Trump's record and rising tensions. A cloudy but profitable market ahead. Hello to those of you keeping a close eye on the pulse of financial markets. Welcome to IXCast, the place where we try to stay one step ahead, reading between the lines of the charts. Welcome to a brand new episode. This week, all eyes were on the key U.S. core PCE data. The July figure came in at 2.9%, exactly as expected, but a bit higher than the previous month. That number reminded the market that the Federal Reserve still sees no reason to rush into cutting rates. And that was enough to tip the market mood back in favor of the dollar, putting pressure on risk assets once again. Let's turn to the main stage. The euro versus the dollar, EUR-USD. Over the past week, this pair fluctuated between roughly 1.158 and 1.72. At the moment, it's holding above the 1.16 area, but traders are watching closely to see if buying momentum can drive it toward 1.18, or on the contrary, if support around 1.155 will be put to the test. Now to the behavior of the big players. Right after the PCE release, algorithms quickly moved into short positions. But what stood out was how market makers focused on liquidity around daily lows. Those sudden pushes to trigger stops near 1.1600 showed that liquidity hunts are still alive and well. This is exactly the kind of setup where patience and observation matter more than jumping in too quickly. On social media, opinions split into two camps. Some analysts stressed continued dollar strength and deeper euro weakness, while others viewed the move as nothing more than a short-term liquidity grab. When you see these two narratives side by side, it usually means the market is gearing up for a major move, but the direction is not yet set in stone. Overall, this week's U.S. inflation data once again put the spotlight on the dollar. EUR-USD is being tested above the 1.16 level, and the market maker liquidity hunts showed us that even a well-telegraphed number can create plenty of trading opportunities. Always keep an eye on key zones and add these observations to your analytical toolkit. With IXCast, you'll always be one step ahead of the market.